Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. I'm back again with the weekly check-in readings. This is going to be for the week of February 9th. I was about to say the 19th, but no, it's the 9th. I'm going to be starting with Taurus, but before I get into all that, I have to get out my disclaimers and things of that nature. So, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are returning to the channel, again thank you so much. Hopefully you'll stick around and consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Yeah, let's see. Happy Black History Month. I said that in last week's reading, but I want to make it known, you know what I'm saying? Make it, we Team Black History Month over here. But anyway, what did I want to, I always get discombobulated for some reason when I'm giving my disclaimers. As you're listening along throughout the video, make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video with anyone who may like tarot readings, oracle card readings, things like that. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're rocking with it. You're rocking with me. The messages, all the things. I don't know. Tauruses, you all may be tongue tied this week. I don't know, because for some reason I'm getting a little tongue tied for whatever reason. Let's see what else. Yeah, if you feel comfortable sharing, if the video resonates or the messages resonate with you, definitely leave that down in the comment section and let me know. Or you can leave like a cute little emoji. And yeah, just do all the things. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. As far as noise is concerned, I shouldn't have any. You should be able to hear me, but of course the air AC will kick on here every once in a while, so hopefully that's not too loud and varies my voice. Hopefully it doesn't do that. If you see someone either in the comment section, which I will, be on top of that, but if someone is posing as me, definitely report that. I doubt that anybody would be portraying me or acting as me, but in the event that they do, because people are weird on here, report it, let me know as well, and I can report that people are doing that, because I don't solicit for readings. You have to contact me in order to do that. So, and the way to do that is, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the information is down in the description box below. And yeah, you have to go through my email and go from there. So yeah, I don't reach out to anybody for readings. I don't do that. The decks that I'm using, they will be in the description box. If they're not there right away, they will be. So, just hold on. They'll be there. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, noise, try to keep that to a minimum. Decks will be in the description box. Whatever else. I don't know why I'm so absent-minded today. But anyway, that's that. Yeah, let's get into your reading, Taurus. Doing the weekly check-in. And as you all know, I do start of the week, midweek, and end of the week. And just look at what's happening for that week. And I'm going to see what's is there 2 cards? Okay. See if you have anything that comes out channeled. I already shuffled these cards, but I just like to shuffle them on camera too, just to get all into the energy or whatever for the week that wants to come out. Okay, Taurus is, like I said, you all may be kind of tongue-tied, kind of stumbling over your words. If you are, you know, just take a moment and breathe. And, you know, also, it could be someone that has like a, some people may be having like a speech impediment or something like that. Also hearing Tourette's. Somebody could be dealing with that. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm hearing the word grace, so some of you may need to give yourself grace or give others grace during this time, especially if people are if you're dealing with people getting on your nerves, then yeah, you know, give yourself grace, give others grace, that type of thing. Let's see if anything else is coming out as far as channeled messages are concerned. Taurus is definitely, if people are kind of getting on your nerves this week, because I'm getting a sense of like irritation around something, so yeah, just make sure you give yourself grace, make sure you take a step back, and don't dwell on things, but don't like take no-ish, but don't dwell on it, if that makes sense. Give yourself grace, give others grace, because it could be all a misunderstanding for one, but also it may not be. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of how you move and how you react to certain things, because looking at these cards, people, yeah, someone could be testing your patience. So I see the Hermit card out there. Excuse me, as well as some of these other cards. Well, we're going to get into that though. But like I said, I'm going to go column by column, start of the week, midweek, end of the week. All right, so the first card we have is Ace of Baskets. Okay, and Ace of Baskets, I believe that is, what do you call it? The cups, and I think it's cups, but let me just make sure, because this is a new deck, kind of a newish deck that I've been working with, so I just want to make sure. So I wanted to work more with this deck, especially around this time. So yeah, baskets, this would be water element, so in the regular tarot, it would be cups for water. So yeah, for this, baskets represents celebration, emotions, or feelings, relationships. Astrological signs associated with this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, element water, like I mentioned. Traits, emotional and spiritual, love and healing, illuminate issues with creativity, and understand sources of creativity. Okay. So yeah, so with the Ace of Baskets, this will be the Ace of Pentacles. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is all about kind of like starting fresh, starting anew, more like heart-centered or emotions-based. You could definitely be dealing with a water sign at the moment, or as you go into the week. And I will read from this book just to, you know, get their interpretation for their how they interpret the card or whatever. But I always like to give my 2 cents first. Just, you know, just to, sorry, I'm looking for it back here. Now, where is this? It might be in the front. Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I like to give my interpretation, and also if it's a newer deck that I'm working with and they kind of change or switch things up, I like to go in their book and see what they have to say. But anyway, with the Ace of Baskets, I feel like this is sort of, like I said, and I mentioned, like giving yourself grace, giving others grace. This is all about also having compassion for others as well as yourself. You know, not harping on things or like doubling down on yourself or coming down on yourself if you make a mistake, or if you you know, should stumble or fall or fail at something. It doesn't mean that you are a failure. It just means that, you know, somewhere you may have missed something, or something may have happened where you just didn't get it right at that point. So that's what that is about. But I'll go ahead and read from the book. So Ace of Baskets, this is a minor arcana. The traits are compassion and intimacy. It says, a man sits on a chair in a field of flowers. One of his ancestors standing behind him with his hands on the seated man's shoulders. The man has been soul searching, looking for his purpose. He has come to realize that what he longs for cannot be found outside of himself. The Ace of Baskets carries the energy of emotional fulfillment. It indicates an overflow of abundance and peace. This card calls for you to live in a way that will build generational peace, compassion, and grace. It is time to welcome all that is blossoming and blooming. In Yang, that means upright, spiritual beginning or awakening, new relationships, compassion, search within the soul for one's true purpose or desire. Excuse me. In Yin, emptiness, emotional loss, and that would be a reverse card, but I don't really do reversals necessarily unless I feel called to do so. But in this case, the cards are upright. But yeah, spiritual beginning or awakening, new relationships, compassion, search within the soul for one's true purpose or desire. In Yin, that's where I was. Emptiness, emotional loss, repressed emotions, miscarriage. Aligning, it says spoil yourself as you would a loved one. So yeah, again, I'm still kind of getting tripped up, so I really feel like you know, that could be the going into this week, that could be like an issue for you all. So like I said, just take your time, take a breath, and be like, okay, what am I trying to say? You know, if you're stumbling over words or you can't find the words that you're trying to say, that would be a good idea to just take a step back and be like, okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Especially since you have the Oracle card that goes with this right there. It is Gang Sarah, resistance. So this could be where you are kind of like resisting having grace for yourself. You are coming down hard on yourself, and it's kind of like, okay, you know, you don't need to be resistant to that. You don't need to beat yourself up just because you make a mistake, if that makes sense. So like I said, going into this week, just try to not be so resistant to the fact that yes, we make mistakes, but we can also overcome them, right? So keep that in mind, you know. And like the card said in the book, it's like, treat yourself as you would, you know, treat a loved one. You know, if a loved one came to you and was like, you know, they were being hard on themselves, or, you know, they were, you know, being harsh to others, you know, in the family, maybe you would probably step in and be like, hey, you know, let's not do that. Let's think about this. Let's be a little bit more compassionate. So it's asking you to do the same. Don't be resistant to, you know, helping yourself, congratulating yourself. Okay. So by midweek, you have the card, the Hermit. And I feel like with this is more energy of sort of like kind of being to yourself, kind of maybe going within to discover different truths about yourself, as well as others. Maybe you need to, see the truth about a situation, because you have the truth here, and this is Nundi, I believe that's how you say that. But yeah, with the two of these being together, it's just kind of like going inside of yourself, taking time for yourself to be kind of like some quiet time, and just kind of, focus on things that matter to you, as opposed to being influenced by outside source, or outside influences. It's more so coming from within, and just trying to get a kind of what am I trying to say? Trying to get a handle on things before you interact or go back out in the public or around people. So yeah, with the Hermit, it says guidance, solitude. Yeah, guidance, solitude. A man sits alone, realigning with the four elements and the ether. He knows the importance of taking time to retreat, as rest is revolutionary. We all need space for healing, growth, shadow, inner work, and decluttering the mind, which I mentioned. And yeah, with the Hermit card, this is Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Like I said, you could be dealing with water signs as well. And you have wands out here, so you could be dealing with fire energy as well. So water signs, earth energy, as well as fire energy. What else? Yes, and earth energy, specifically Virgo, because Taurus, your earth sign too. Or you could have any of these placements too. Where was I at? Yeah, okay, so he knows the importance of taking time to retreat, as rest is revolutionary, which it is. Definitely get your rest, especially with it being Sunday before the week starts. Make sure you're catching up on rest if you can. I know it's the Super Bowl today, but definitely take the time to rest and get yourself together if that's needed. It says we all need space for healing, growth, shadow, inner work, and decluttering the mind. It says the Hermit can be a call for a retreat, pilgrimage, or an adventure to sacred lands. He reminds us that we are both the guide and the seeker. An escape can be what we need to reconfigure our actions to be authentically planted in our truth. When the Hermit card is pulled, it is time to consider the following. When is the last time you unplugged? Where do you find your answers, inside or outside of yourself? Do you enjoy your own company? Flower, bird of paradise, freedom, joy, paradise. Element earth, chakra, third eye, and yang, which is, like I said, it means upright. The quest for enlightenment and knowledge, self-reflection, solitude, self-introspection, inner guidance. In yin, or upside down or reverse, withdrawal, isolation, loneliness, materialism, bottled up emotions, separation, reclusiveness, shyness or apprehension, avoidance of self-reflection, fixated, rigid, restricted views. Aligning, do something that scares you, find your anchor. Affirmation, I take time to understand myself, becoming more conscious and self-aware. Okay, so yeah, definitely, you may need, some of you may need to take some time to really discover the truth about yourself, and you also have secrets revealed over here too, but I'll get to that. But yeah, definitely need to take some time, or you will be taking some time this by midweek, to go within yourself and figure some things out. Now, numbers, I like to mention these two just in case you're seeing them, and you may want to look them up and see what they mean angel number wise. So 22 could be significant, 34, 36. All right, by the end of the week we have 4 of Wands, and this is what it looks like. It's like someone kind of holding someone up. 4 of Wands. Instantly kind of hear the word pillar of strength. So someone could be assisting you, helping you with something by the end of the week, maybe kind of helping you get out of kind of the shadow kind of energy, or kind of inside energy, like within yourself. You're kind of coming out of hermit mode, and maybe you're asking for assistance or running something else by someone, and just kind of like, hey, what do you think about this? That type of energy. So yeah. Okay. That's the quartz. It is a little hot in here. Okay. So with the Four of Wands, we have harmony, celebration. This card is a couple showcases their synchronicity through balance and strength while exercising and working together. The Four of Wands is about honoring your growth to this point. Stand back and look at how far you've come. Sorry, y'all. This card is a call to celebrate all the little wins you've enjoyed throughout your lifelong voyage. Take pride in your growth, development, and alignment. The couple lives their life confidently, knowing they are breaking generational curses, building roots and generational wealth, all while grounded and living authentically. They show appreciation to their ancestors by creating a solid work-life balance and making time to rest and honor of those who were unable to in the past. Pause and take time to admire where you are in that moment. There are so many reasons to celebrate. Yes, there is. Work can begin again tomorrow. Technically, no, because it will be the weekend by this time. So hopefully nobody is having to work on the weekend, but I know some people do. But that's neither here nor there. And yang, upright commitment, moving to a place to set roots, strong ancestral connection, home, which, number 4 is they do represent home, stability, your foundation, and you do have 34 here. So, but again, 4 could be significant things around your stability, and again, that goes pretty perfectly with the Hermit as well as the Ace of Baskets. It's like trying to discover more about yourself, because 4s, they also deal with that excuse me, that security, also maybe like insecurities as well. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, strong ancestral connection, home, is what it means to be upright when it's in reverse or upside down. In yin, this means problems, conflict within the immediate family, division in the community, sickness, money difficulties. Aligning, it says host a neighborhood gathering. Okay, so with this card, like by the end of the week, I feel like, again, I still get the sense of, even if this is not necessarily a relationship or a couple, some of you could be coupled up, but it doesn't have to be that way. Someone could be holding you up, like I said, or helping you out, kind of helping you come to grips with something. But this is also a card of, family, stability, significant other, having balance, especially coming out of the hermit mode, kind of, you feel more balanced, you feel more at ease, at peace, that type of thing. You want to go out and celebrate, you want to go out and have fun, that sort of thing. And the truth that you were trying to discover is revealed, because you have secrets revealed here in this Queen Sheba. Really love this card. But yeah, so whatever it is that you took time to figure out here, it's revealed here. So you're kind of like I said, that it kind of puts you more at ease. It kind of helps you to feel less rigid, especially if you kind of gave yourself grace, and as well as you have like a very supportive person around you, whether that be like a family member or a significant other, or just a friend, that's helping you or did help you, you're in a better place. Okay. So your affirmation for the end of the week is, or the week, I'm sorry, is I learn from my mistakes and I do better. Again, your affirmation is I learn from my mistakes and I do better. All right. So hopefully that resonated with you, Taurus. I'm going to end it here. Hopefully, if it did, make sure you like the video, share the video, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how it resonated if you feel comfortable with sharing. If not, you can just leave a cute emoji down there. And yeah, hopefully you have a good week, and hopefully you have a good Super Bowl weekend as well as a happy Black History Month. Okay. All right. So I will see you all next week. Bye.